Hi, Collective. Ishana. Archangel Michael, I ask that you preside over this reading. I ask that you protect me and my collective as we channel, transmute, and harmonize the energy for the highest good. Ashe, Ashe Collective. Collective will be using the Ancestor Speak deck, and this will be an Ancestor Speak read, okay? All right, let's see. Archangel Michael, show me what is the situation. Top and bottom, please. Thank you. Mystery card. Show me the obstacle. Okay, let's get those. Another mystery. Show me the spiritual advice. All right. Show me the divine outcome. All right. Bottom of the deck, we are a force field protecting your very existence, okay? So your ancestors are all around you, okay? They're infused in your aura, collective, okay? So I assume there's something going on around you, okay? Where you're just very valuable, okay? And you need protection. You warrant it. You deserve it, okay? And you have it, looks like, collective, all right? Your ancestors, this is what the reading's about, your protection. And how they're doing it, okay? All right. What is the situation? Ancestors speak. We in the cut. They in the cut, collective, because they protecting you, okay? They have a force field around you as well as they're all around you, okay? They might be walking in as well. Show me. Body swapping. Who knows? However they do it. A collective walking in, okay? Yeah. It's something serious going on, collective. I feel like they're irritated, okay? Because people like irritating you, okay? And let me say real quick, there's a white BMW that likes to come around, okay? With tents. It's a white BMW car, 4-door, with super black tents, collective. Okay, and they like to roll up after something ridiculous has happened. Someone's stolen something, or people get together and talk about, you know, the crime going on in the neighborhood. Okay, so they like to show up after that or around that time. Okay, and they're real creepy and real scary. Okay, they don't roll down the window, they roll up. So I stand up, collective, okay? And then they go and park. And they sit there and I watch, collective. And then they move off, okay? But I got the message. Who's in the car, collective? It's one of their high priestesses, one of their witches or warlocks, collective, okay? All right, so they've been identified. You've been identified, okay? All right, you do with that what you want. All right, let's go. I just wanted to let you know you've been identified, okay? All right, Archangel Michael, what's going on? Why is all this? Something about it's like a WAR about to start, collective. What's going on? Continue on the path of love, okay? I feel like you have people around you who want to stop you from moving forward in your purpose in life, okay? And that will not be permitted, okay? Let's get walking into it. You will continue to do what you were placed here to do, okay? All right, so I'm thinking these people should, instead of taking all this time trying to irritate the collective, okay, and other people and steal and all this stuff, collective, maybe they should take the time to develop the one brain cell that they have. Nurture it. Maybe it'll grow, okay? Maybe it'll multiply. I don't know, okay? But the the approach that you're taking is going to leave you in despair and disgrace, okay? All right, collective, let's get back into the reading. Walking in, show me that. Who that? Who's walking in? Show me that. Who walking in? Okay, maybe it's you. Maybe they're walking. It's about a hobby, collective. It could be you. We'll try to figure out what this hobby is that you had in the past, okay? It says developing your creativity help you find your life's purpose, okay? So I feel like they're really here protecting you because you've been working on yourself. Obviously, you've been under some sort of attack. I'm getting a spiritual attack as well as possibly a physical attack, okay? But you're working on yourself. I feel like through all of this, I'm getting hatred and animosity, collective, okay? You were able to continue to develop yourself. And you love yourself, collective. Surprise, okay? So I feel like they're saying they're walking in. Remember that hobby you had when you were young. Start that again. Surprise, okay? I feel like they're saying they're walking in. They're going to handle the riffraff, okay? The people who like to continue to annoy you and the ones who are creating an unsafe environment around you, okay? Because you're going to continue on with your work, okay? And your work has a lot to do with love, okay? And creativity. They're walking in, okay? Maybe they're going to help you. I don't know. Maybe they're going to help you with the hobby as well. We're in the cut. They in the cut. They watching. And they waiting. Maybe they're waiting to jump in. Let's see. Yoga break, collective. I feel like they're serious about you being able to relax. Being able to focus on yourself and your mission, okay? And they see that there's too much confusion around you and too many minds around you, confused minds, okay? Where people don't have focus. They don't have passion or purpose, collective. And they feel like their purpose is to annoy you. All right? We in the cut. The watchers are being watched, okay? You're going to take a break. Or they're going to take a break, okay? Either way, you're going to take a break, okay? But they're watching them as they do things in your environment to annoy you. And possibly cause danger, okay? All right. Who's watching these so-called watchers? Game stalkers. Who's watching? We follow the rules, do you? Walking in, collective. I feel like they sent their cruddiest one, their cruddiest ancestor. Forgive me. Okay, it's in the reverse. They don't follow the rules, collective. Maybe they make the rules, collective. Okay, in some way when it comes to this type of battle. Okay, show me who's walking in. A diamond forged in the flame. Okay, someone who's been through it. This could be you, collective. It could be your higher self coming in, okay? A diamond forged in the flame. Someone who's been persecuted time and time and time again. Okay, over and over and over again. Okay, maybe you feel like no one understands you. Okay, maybe they don't, collective. Okay, but who cares? I feel like your ancestors and the Creator, they're on your team. So you don't really need anyone else, truthfully. Okay? They need you. That's why they keep watching you. All right. Show me something about this. I'm getting an earth angel. We taking over in the reverse, collective. I feel like, I don't know, this might be your higher self, okay? Show me. A spiritual restraining order has been issued. We're taking over in the reverse. Okay? I feel like this is about you. They're going to allow you to get your feet wet, so to speak. Okay? You're going to take a break at a certain level. Okay? Maybe this is a part of your work, collective. Okay? I don't know what you used to do as a young person. This hobby they're talking about, collective. Okay? I don't know. Maybe you're like a spiritual mercenary or something, collective. I don't know. Why are the cards coming out like that? They're not taking over in a sense, okay? Maybe they're just coming in, they watching. They here to watch it back while you messing people up. All right, let's see. One other thing. me, what is the conflict other than these people gang stalking? Why are they watching, my collective? We will burn down the altars of the wicked, okay? Work, dark work, like that car out there, collective. The high priest or priestess, okay? Who has a connection to the King of Pentacles, the King of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, and all the rest of them, collective. The King of Swords, okay? I believe the King of Pentacles, possibly a twin, so-called twin, was in the car with this person, okay? Or maybe it was Al. I'm getting a Harlem Part 3, collective, okay? And one other thing, as far as this stuff that's been going on in my neighborhood, now there are children running, kicking people's doors, okay? They sent girls, little girls, maybe last week, to run and do a ding-dong ditch, collective. Now, just yesterday, they went out and kicked everybody's door, collective, okay? I feel like they're sending young people, little people, collective, like little people, okay? Like 10, maybe 12, 13, okay? Or maybe younger than that, some of them, okay? And they're trying to make it look as if it's all young people doing this. But it's not, collective. I feel like this is a part of this so-called online GANG, where they're using these young people. That 3-numbered one, okay? And I feel like it's that, and they're being funded as well as taught by old heads, collective. Old heads who've messed up their lives. And they want to mess up these children's lives, okay? They know their brains haven't developed, okay? And they'll do it. And they pay them, collective. They might pay them candy. Who knows, okay? All right, but this is what these people are doing. This is why they're here like a force field, collective. These people are going to hurt themselves. They're going to hurt themselves. Something coming for somebody tonight. That priest or priestess, okay? I bet you won't nobody else come back. Bottom of the deck. The watchers, or who are they watching? The gig is up. Alright, they know it. This is why they keep doing childish, ignorant stuff, collective. I'm sure you're going through it too, in your energy. Because they know it's up. They want to create chaos. They want to irritate you. They want to cause you to geek out, collective. Don't do it. Laugh when you see them, okay? And curse them. All right, let's go. Bottom of the deck. We got spiritual upgrades anchoring in. They're going to see it. They're going to watch you rise, okay? They're going to watch you. And then maybe they'll wonder, why did they waste their time on you, collective, and waste their lives? Obstacle. You know this is the separation, collective. I keep saying anybody who's engaged in low vibrational, just disgusting energy, especially towards yourself as well, right? But other people, you know, it's a wrap. You know something ain't right. It's got to be the one sellers. The one sellers, collective. Only the one sellers would do that. Okay? There's so many divine forces that are present on this planet right now. You got to be a fool to do some of this stuff that they're doing in the face of the Most High, okay? You got to be a fool. Obstacle. You are walking in your North Node. This is the obstacle, collective. And they're not. And the one brain cell is preventing them from seeing that they're not walking. They can't walk with you, collective. I don't care how many cells of yours they try to sniff up. They can't be you. They'll never be you. And they look like fools and idiots trying to be you, okay? Obstacle. You're in your North Node. And your ancestral wealth is unlocked. And that's why they're protecting you. Your force field, collective. They're right here with you. They ain't getting that wealth. Whatever they got to date, consider themselves lucky. Okay? Or maybe not. Obstacle. We are forcibly working to clear your path of all goofies. Let me add that. Okay? Show me this clearing of the path. How are we going to do that? I feel like they're going to let you get your thing off too, collective. Somebody has some sort of skills over here, okay? A skill set. Okay, let's say. We are forcibly working to clear your path. Watch alert. They watching the watchers. The watchers are being watched by the real Watchers Collective. Clearing the path. Collective, these people messed up and they need to go in the house and hide in shame. Okay? Don't come back out. Just go hide. Try to get away even though you can't. By the Black true soldier mentality, this is how we rock. Military minds, they watching, they waiting for them to make a move, collective. While you breaking, they waiting for them. They're going to be like, surprise, collective. Show me them soldiers. How they get down? Them black soldiers. Collective. The black wrathful lady has awakened trauma nagmo. Practice of Choder Chad, collective. Okay, so this is extreme severing of cords and attachments. They're ripping people away from you, ripping people away and out of your life, okay? And a lot of times whenever you see trauma nagmo come up, I see Papa Lapis tends to come up with it, okay? They here to remove them ops, okay? They better check themselves. Trauma Nagmo, the beautiful one, collective, okay? What you gotta say about this obstacle and this ancestral wealth that these goofies keep trying to steal? Oh, you got tarot readers trying to steal. I'm getting stolen content as well, okay? As well as jealousy and envy. Okay? We're supposed to be a team. We're supposed to be working in this together. We're supposed to be examples for others, collective. We're supposed to be the seers, and we're out here fighting against each other. Okay? It lets you know who's the fake and who's the phonies, okay? Okay, and who's the real. All right, so she's here because 3-day amnesty period for fake tarot readers. She's trying to offer a concession, let's say, of sorts. Before she rip them out of here, she's trying to let them know, hey, take this way out, because I'm coming with something a lot greater and a lot darker. Okay, take the 3 days. It's time to release all toxic connections. Fake tarot readers, collective. They ain't gonna like that. I ain't make you fake. That's what you chose, okay? I didn't. Who told you to be a fake and a phony? This is divination. You gonna come and play up in God's face? And you think you're gonna walk away. It's just not gonna happen. Wrathful lady. The radiance of your heart will heal the world, collective. Okay? They're not gonna play around with these people. Okay? They're not gonna play childish games with these people. Alright? Take the out. Spiritual advice. You've broken all ancestral curses. This is why this ancestral wealth is unlocked, collective. Ain't no one monkey gonna stop the show, okay? It could be 1 trillion of them, and they still ain't gonna stop it. Ancestors speak. That's the truth, collective. They ain't stopping and you've broken all of your ancestral curses, okay? They benefit from this as well as you and your lineage. They're not going to sit back and let these goofies come in and destroy that. It's just not going to happen. Ancestors speak. What would you like to say here? Wishes granted. That's what they want you to know. You about to chill out, collective. Always keep your circle tight. Okay, maybe that's what you wish for, collective. And maybe this is why this is falling out like this in the situation, okay? So this is a part of your wish. I feel like these upgrades that we saw somewhere, I might have moved the card, okay? Has to do with your personal defense, okay? So I feel like some of you are coming online, okay? And they're going to sit back and they're going to watch. They're going to allow you to do what you do. But they're going to watch to see who comes at you and how, okay? All right. Show me these wishes granted with this always keep your circle tight. What is this? in the reverse, ancestral wealth and fake tarot readers. You are innocent. They're guilty, collective. Okay? I feel like you've been calling judgment on people, collective, and you've been hurt. Show me this. We will soon reveal ourselves in the 3D. I feel like they hear like backup, collective. They wish an Igor would, collective, come at you while you working on yourself, okay? You've been through enough. These people have done enough in your life, okay? All right. What should my collective, what should they expect when you get here? Why won't you love yourself? Fell out here on the radiance of your heart, okay? I feel like maybe you're going through something as well, okay? Maybe you've been fighting a lot. You have, collective. And it's hard to keep fighting and not get a break, okay? Even if you're a professional boxer, you only fight for 3 rounds, I think, or maybe more than that for certain ones, right? But they get a break too. But you, it's like it never stops. Why are you here? And it's affecting the way you see yourself. Okay, and that will not be permitted because you've done what you've had to do. You've broken the curses, okay? So with that should come reward, collective. It doesn't mean you break the curses and you continue to get beat up for the next 20 years. I think not. By a group of 1 sellers, I think not. Why are you here? Check your circle. They're going to check their circle. It's about to be a fight, collective. What's going on in this circle with these apps? You have a gift to control the web. I knew it was coming, okay? This is what it is. I feel like this is almost like a training program or something for you. They want you to be able to fine-tune this gift. Confirmation, collective. I know I cut the phone off, okay? I literally powered off the phone, okay? It's probably one of my hackers. They like to cut the phone back on so they can steal, okay? All right. But yeah, it's like a training ground, collective. You about to tear some up, I'm telling you, okay? Maybe they want you to terrify these people, collective, with your gifts while you're practicing, like in practice mode if you're playing on a video game, collective. Something. What X? Why y'all coming? What's going on? We're guiding you from within. They're guiding you on how to use this gift, collective. Okay, and I feel like this is why this force field card is the main force for the reading, okay? Because they have to get in you, collective, in order to help you maneuver through this gift to control the weather, okay? What was it, spiritual advice? You are walking down the wrong path. Someone is, collective. These fake tarot readers, okay? So they want you to check your circle around the people. Maybe I'm getting tarot readers, possibly, collective. That's a major issue out here, okay? All right, let's see one other thing. Why is this gift? How should my collective use this gift as they develop and grow? We love you so much, collective. Maybe it has to do with love. With the radiance of, I gotta get this card, collective. With the radiance of your heart will heal the world, okay? Maybe. Or maybe they're saying the reason you got it is because you worked hard and they love you so much, collective. What's going on with this gift? What my collective supposed to do with this? We're helping you heal your vessel. It's something about healing, collective. I wasn't expecting that, collective. I was looking for destruction. Okay, I was. All right, but maybe, I don't know. Maybe they're doing this as well because your emotions, that card hasn't come out, but your emotions are already affecting the sun and the weather. And maybe they're saying it's time. They want to start to shift things as they clear out your ops and undesirables on the planet, right? Forgive me for saying it like that. People who don't want to do right, okay? Maybe they're saying that it's time for some of this destruction, maybe in your area, collective, to lighten up a little bit. And they want to help you heal your heart, collective, so maybe the sun will calm down or something. Okay? Show me this gift a little more. Show me something else about this gift. Why is it all about love, Archangel Michael? How could that be? All right. It's definitely something about your heart and love, collective. Okay, look at all. I didn't even realize I got all this healing and love cards in here. We are helping you heal your heart, collective. It's all about you healing your heart. Okay? All your apps will be removed from the equation. I feel like maybe this is a part of your healing, collective. Maybe you one of them, collective, okay? Where you heal as you see karma unfold on your enemies, collective. I don't know. It's not wrong, I don't think. I don't feel like it's wrong, okay? I feel like you justify. I feel like maybe this is what they're saying. There's something that they want you to do. Maybe they're saying you've done enough. If you haven't gotten started with this weather, I feel like they're saying they're going to help you get started. They're going to show you the ropes. They're going to give you the basics, and they're going to let you go to work. Maybe they'll critique you as you go along, okay? I don't know, collective quiz you. Maybe you like that. Maybe you enjoy that. Okay, let's go. One other question, Archangel Michael. I'm intrigued about this weather, collective. Where's that other weather one? All right. Show me. Oh, it's not out here. What it... All right, let's see. Show me something about my collective's purpose and mission with this love. How will they do it? What? Give me a clue. Give them a clue. All right, let's see. Collective, get the hell out of here. Your true love is on the way. That's reading all about love in some way, collective. Okay. Something. Maybe they're saying that maybe your true love is self-love. It could be, okay, or it could be a partner, collective, as well. Maybe it's both, okay. And maybe they're saying these people have to go because you won't be able to live in peace and have love, collective, and show love to one another or to yourself, collective, with all these people around you, okay? Hateful people that are doing this dark work, okay? All right, the weather, what are they supposed to be doing with this? Your protection is our top priority, okay? They love you, collective, okay? And I feel like they want you to use your gift to control the weather, okay? To clean things up some, okay? They can do it, but I feel like they want you to use your gift. Okay, it's like a practice or something. All right? Because I feel like there's something else you have to do with this in the future, okay? As well as you have to do your mission, okay? Unimpeded, okay? Without all these blockages. All right, we're almost done. Divine outcome. All guilty parties have been caught. It's in the reverse. That's why you've got to go get to work, collective. I don't know what the gift is what I wanted to know that you had when you were younger, okay? It has something to do with spiritual gifts, collective. All right, so everybody hasn't been caught. Not the fake tarot readers, collective. They're getting the amnesty. So therefore, everybody couldn't be caught. They're giving a period for them to turn themselves in, I guess, okay? All right, spiritual advice. Divine outcome. They haven't all been caught, collective. Your deeds have secured your spot in paradise, okay? Even though they haven't been caught, you've done what you need to do at some level, okay? In terms of getting your paradise seat, okay? But let's see. Why is this all in the reverse, these guilty parties? Where are they? Fell out here on this paradise, collective. It's time for an egg cleansing, okay? Collective, Papa Lapis. Authoritative, no-nonsense figure sees the finish line. Critical times are near when Papa Lapis appears. I feel like they want you to cleanse yourself, okay? Cleanse the dross of these battles and wars, spiritual wars, okay? and all of this dark work. Because these people are not going to stop, a lot of them, most of them collective, until they're made to stop, okay? They're going to stop them, okay? Maybe by way of weather, by you. In the reverse, all guilty parties. I feel like Papa Lapis is walking in. He's watching, okay? But, yeah, I told you, Papa Lapis and Tromanov Mo, they always come out together collective, most times. Okay, so he comes in, no nonsense. Okay, I don't know what he does or how he does it, okay? And she rips them all away afterwards, okay? Like, yeah. All right, collective, let's go on because I'm just running on and running off on a tangent, okay? Hopefully I'm making sense. All right, all guilty parties have been caught. Protection comes from listening to your inner voice and following divine guidance, which you've done, okay? But maybe Papa Lapis want to come get a particular few collective. Maybe Papa Lapis is the one that's presiding over this. Yes, I'm getting like spiritual court as it relates to these fake tarot readers. Okay? One more question and we'll close it. Papa Lapis, I was getting ready to say something about an aunt collective. Maybe something about somebody's aunt, okay? Papa Lapis. Oh man, I forgot the question. Papa Lapis, why haven't these parties, guilty parties, been caught? Why are they still there? Let's get this to another mystery. We are preparing to shower you with gifts of abundance, okay, your ancestral wealth. Why are these cronies still here? I command love and so do you. Just choose love. My stomach growled, collective. It's just a lot of love out here, collective. I don't think I've ever noticed this much love in the Ancestors Speak deck, collective. Why are these people still here? Wow. So I feel like there's the two elements. There's you in your position. You're in the North Node. Okay? I feel like they're also talking because they want to save some of these fake tarot readers, collective. Wow, I believe that's what they're saying. And they're trying to give them the opportunity, a few more, okay, to do the right thing, okay, and leave you alone and go on their own spiritual journey, collective. I feel like this is mercy in a way for certain people, okay? Okay, but you still have work to do with this weather. Maybe they're saying relax. We're going to help you learn the ropes of weather control, okay? And he's waiting to see how things go with these people, collective. If it don't go too well, maybe he's going to say, yeah, go ahead, go for it. Papa Chuli, okay? I put this card in there. I don't know exactly who Papa Chuli is or what he represents. He could be Papa Lapis's brother or something, collective, okay? But I feel like the one thing I do know about this card, when this ancestor enters, I believe there is a smell that comes with it. A very strong, earthy smell. Some might call it pungent, okay? But I feel like it's a very earthy, maybe even like ash, okay? Not sulfur. Something like a oud, okay? Who had the best? Like Mohan, that incense company. They had the best oud, O-U-D. And I don't even think they sell it anymore, collective. All right, and oud has a way of, I don't know, this is patchouli, like patchouli, okay? But oud is something about oud, okay? All right, Papa Lapis, why they in the reverse? Maybe they in the reverse because Papa Chuli want to show his style, okay? He want to get in. Show me. Spiritual upgrades anchoring in. Show me. Time to eat cake. All right, I feel like it's in the reverse because they want to give others a chance, okay, to make a change and to save their own lives, okay? Because, like I said, there are some extenuating circumstances, I believe, as to the reasons why some of these readers have gotten involved, okay, in this, with these corrupt people. Some of them, their hearts are just, it's just, they're soulless, okay, I believe, okay? But there are others who really have great potential, Okay, and maybe they didn't understand fully what was going on. Maybe their heart wasn't in a good place at the time that they took this offer, this deal, okay? And maybe now they're changing, or they want them to, okay? Maybe some of them aren't even working with these people. Maybe some of them are just, they have jealousy and envy in their hearts towards you, okay? Maybe this is something that they can fix, okay? The ancestors. But I feel like they have to make the first move, collective, with this 3-day amnesty, however they expect them to do it. Let's see. Archangel Michael and Papa Lapis and Papa Chuli. Let's see. What's y'all connection to one another? Let's see. We will soon reveal ourselves in the 3D. The secret to success. Choose one thing that you're grateful for every day. Maybe they're grateful. Maybe they're grateful for you. Maybe they're grateful that you're grateful, collective. What's the connection? I feel like it's you. Render unto Caesar what is his. Part of this separation, okay? I feel like these are two top ones, okay? 2 heavy hitters, right? And when they come, I feel like they come to clean things up and shut it down, especially Papa Lapis, okay? I get strong, oh man, I can't think of his name. Crossroads. I can't think of his name, okay? But I get strong vibes of that deity, and I don't know what to call him, collective, okay? What is his name? That's ridiculous. Let's go on, collective. Let's look at the bottom. Any final messages before we close? You're never alone. They are all out here, collective, because they love you. Okay, they love you. Be optimistic and positive, and you will surely thrive, okay, as you go through these last trials with these people, okay? Doesn't mean you ain't going to have other trials in the future, but I feel like this cycle here, they wrapping it up. It's time to pack your okay? They wrapping it up, collective, okay? It's time to move out. We're just getting started. They just getting started with you. I feel like your whole life is about to change, collective, okay? And you need a break. And you're going to have time for yourself. More time than you ever could have imagined. Let's go. Mystery card 1. Never let anyone dull your sparkle. This would have came out with the situation, okay? I feel like this is what these people wanted to do, okay? I feel like they still want to reach out to some tarot readers, okay? Because they have understanding. This is a part of the purpose why we're here, to learn, right? They want you to learn the lesson. And move out. Move accordingly. Okay? Take the proper actions to repair a situation and repair yourself. Never let anyone dull your sparkle. Never compete with someone else. Okay? It's what I'm getting. Because then you make your own self worthless. Okay? You take all of your focus from yourself and you place it on someone else. And the longer you do that, you're draining the value out of yourself, okay? The longer you sit around and you try to spy on people, you're just devaluing yourself. And when you look in the mirror, you might can hide it to friends and people who you hang around or whatever, okay? But when you look in the mirror, you see it and you feel it. All right, mystery card number 2. We're preparing you to rule a nation, so listen up, collective. I hope you're getting ready. Show me. What was stolen from you will be returned. Ancestral wealth unlocked, okay? All right, one more and we're going to close it. All right, let's see. Final words, Archangel Michael. Collective, don't forget your 8 cleanse, okay? Focus on self-care can cultivate self-love. It's all about you, collective. They're preparing you to rule a nation. They want you to take a break, okay? So that you can repair and heal yourself. Nobody has to fight all day, every day. It's just not right, okay? And they're not going to keep you in this position. Focus on yourself. You've earned the crown, collective. It's all about you. Spiritual court is now in session and a verdict has been reached, collective. And the verdict is that you've earned the crown. You're going to have time for yourself, okay? And you're going to move forward on your north node, okay? You got some kind of nation to rule, collective. Okay, congratulations. All right, collective. Let's see the bottom. Unexpected income, collective. That comes with it. All right, like it if you like it.